So Akari has one of the most complicated domain expansions, but if he hits the jackpot, he's immortal for 4 minutes and 11 seconds. Like what's the point of the 11 seconds? But oh my god, chapter 183 is here, and in the beginning of the chapter, right when Akari activates his domain expansion, the opposite person gets to see all their rules and techniques. And this is where it's explaining his domain expansion. It's really complicated. It's like a slot machine. Like I think about a slot machine and you're trying to hit all the 7, you want the whole thing to be the same characters. And I think it's number 2. If he gets all that character number 2, he hits the jackpot. And then there's also different scenarios, and it goes over, and it also plays the song Pure Love Train. And his jackpot is basically the duration of that song. Charles and Akari are squaring up, and Akari hits him with like a green ball, and then a red door appears behind him. But luckily that he got the green ball, because green means low probability of him hitting the scenario for the jackpot. And Charles knows this because he learned the whole thing through when it came to his brain. And the first scenario is if this guy is able to make it on time for work, Akari wins the jackpot. He even tries to stop the image, but it was just like a visualization of it, so he can't stop it. It's pointless. He just has to let the scenario play out. But the guy didn't make it, so he didn't hit the jackpot. But the crazy part of Akari's domain expansion, he basically goes back to the start until he could keep doing this over and over again until he wins or he's defeated. And Charles knows that if he hits the jackpot, he will lose. But that's not all that makes him mad. He's also mad about the insult he's making to the manga. And I guess Pure Love Train is a manga. It's a romance comedy. He's asking Akari, did he even read it? This is where we get to see that there's only 1 out of 239 attempts to hit a jackpot. And Charles is confident that he won't be able to get that. But Akari is still dodging his attacks while still going on. And this time he got indicated with a gold door, which is a high probability of hitting the jackpot. And he tells him that he's never gone past 30 times, meaning like maybe 30 spins to hit at the jackpot. And he hits Richie, which is the girl. If she stays on the platform, he basically wins and he's able to hit the jackpot. Charles knows this and he's like praying that this girl takes the train. As Charles is trying to beat up Akari before this jackpot, he noticed that the train is leaving for departure, and he looks over to see if the girl left, and she's not there. The train's gone, she's not there. He thinks he won. So that's where he strikes Akari and gets actually a fatal blow on him. And he tells Akari, like, if this was a game of skill, you would have won, but instead it's a game of luck. And Akari says, you might have thought you won, but boom, the girl pops up. She actually didn't make the trade, so Akari wins and proceeds to put the beat down on him. He says, I use skill to grab hold of luck. What a bar. What a bar, bro. Is this his, I want to see his actual awakening with the domain, because there's no way this is jackpot. He hits the jackpot but just knocks the dude out. I don't see anything different with him. I actually had to go watch a video to explain the rules of his domain expansion, but man, it's